for some lawyering of the I should really think of my intros before I start. So that way I always have something witty to say, and it always seems like I'm always so sure of myself. But nope, that's not what you get. What you get is raw, uncut, awkward me. That's okay. I think it's part of my charm. I think that's what got me to 82 subscribers. Who wants a guy who's scripted and sure of himself all the time? Psh, not me. That's not the kind of person I subscribe to. No, sir. I want people who are down to earth, human, and awkward as fuck. That's what I want. Because that's relatable. That's what we all need. It's my target demographic. Dun, dun, dun. Getting my shit set up. Dun, dun, dun. Gonna do some Phoenix Wright. Da, 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 da. I got a Red Bull here. Da, 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 da. So I can keep my energy up. Because Lord knows I need it. I'm sorry, I'm still sniffly. I can't do anything about it. But I'm not about to just sit here and have mucuses run over my face, even though you can't see it. I'm not going to go through all that for you. And what's that? Grab a tissue, you say. Well, act like I can afford such things. Come on, it was either Red Bull or tissues. Come on. We all got to make sacrifices sometimes. That's good. That's good drink. All right. Oh. Okay, almost ready. Piranha! Good, I'm glad you... I don't know if you got my message or if you just happened to be here on time. But I was like, boy, I know you missed the last couple streams, so I was like, if he misses this one, he's gonna be upset. So I'm glad you is here. Yum, 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 yum. I'm setting up the stream link on my other sites and chugging down some of this here Red Bull. And then I will be ready to go. Or some Phoenix Wright. PlayStation Plus, they put up Shadow of the Colossus for free this month. I'm gonna play that shit. One of my favorite games ever, and I haven't played the HD remix of it, so it's gonna be good. Gonna be good. I also need to buy the next game after, because this is the last Phoenix Wright game, so after this, there's no more. There's no more for me to play until they put more up on the HD collection or PlayStation Network, I guess. So I'm going to be playing the Zero Escape series next. So if you guys know anything about that, it's going to be amazing. It's amazing. It's just as amazing, if not maybe a tad more than Phoenix Wright. But for completely different reasons. You can't really compare the two. Oh, Finks is like, you can't miss a stream. You would tell it. We don't need a depressed piranha plant here. I can't believe I'm talking to this thing. Maya's like, oh, husbando, you can't be depressed. We love you too much for that. Piranha's like, yeah, you can't be. You gotta be happy like me all the time. And Sly Cooper is not here because Sly Cooper is not in this game, Piranha. Do not start mixing in characters from other worlds. No. I will not do it. Hey, Night Slasher, how's it going? So last time we finished the first court day, so now we're going to do investigation time. I forgot to pull up my fact. Where's my fact? Where's my fact? Where's my fact? There it is. So, how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw, the apron straps and the ribbon. and that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictionitis. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah! We gotta find one for Maggie, or she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty! Haha, I love all the puns! Alright, let's see. Recipe for turnabout. There it is. Dun 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 dun. Just in case I get lost, here is the fact. Dun 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 dun. Okie dokie. I allowed Spooter though? I guess I did. Fine, just this one time. Sly Cooper would be like... What would Sly Cooper be like? He'd be like, yeah, I don't think a piranha plant would be a good thing to see. It'd be pretty sad. Alright, let's go talk to Maggie. I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we got questions to ask her too. Maggie! Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This ain't playground, you know? Here's a respectable establishment, and there are people in here who could get us arrested. Let's go to the restaurant. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime, too. Uh-oh. Hey, that sounds like... Now just call it Nate, pal! Come on, I know you can! He's getting really worked up about something. No! That's the wrong number! Oh... Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyways. What a ripoff! What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and he's having a twin tea set. What can I say? What can you say? Well, this is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean. Well, how'd you put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! I hate him, sir! I mean it! I don't ever want to see him again! Something like that? Oh! Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh man. Poor Gumshoe. Maggie's the love of his life, and I shipped him. The heartbreak. The poor bastard. So, did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, for $20, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate. Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste, and I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you pay $20 for it. Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Hey, Nick, maybe that's why Glenn L came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set. If by fierce, you mean fearsome, speaking of Glenn L, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing that he's here? So, what were you all excited about earlier?
Huh?
Oh, that's right. You said you were listening to the radio or something?
That was nothing. I wasn't excited.
Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell little old me. What were you listening to?
Nothing, really. It was just daily exercise show. Yeah, that's it.
Gumshoe! Gumshoe! Since when do you have a psych lock, you bastard? What the fuck? Oh, god damn it.
This lunch special lobster show is great.
Then why are there tears in your eyes?
It hurts so good to eat it, pal. It's just, every bite's better than the last. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. The place where he worked.
What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't literally a computer, Maya.
Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim.
Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Fun? I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. L worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. or something like that.
Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Because we all know blue screens. Am I right? Let's go. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about the high-tech stuff. I wonder about that.
It was just around the corner from this joint. You should go take a look.
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh? Also, just the one fucking psych lock. God damn it. Why? Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to?
No way, pal. Not that you made a big thing out of it. I'm not gonna tell you.
We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to something along the lines of a lotto. I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big, just like Glenn Elk did.
It's like you could see right through me.
Huh? I've cracked him already?
See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing.
Why'd you hide it?
Phoenix, Maya was joking about the whole crashing thing, dumbass. Can you not take it as a joke?
Yeah, Phoenix, come on. You know I make jokes all the time. Why are you all so serious? It's like, what?
Because I'm investigating a murder, that's why. Yeah, we got you pretty good there, pal. I mean, the plant's got a point. You should loosen up.
It's like, Gumshoe, you're plenty loosened up for all of us.
I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try.
What's with everyone in the lottery? So, how did it go?
I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elksy. They've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal.
I bet that's what Mr. Egg was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah. What time is it now?
It's just after 1:30.
And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time?
Yeah, look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket.
Oh, Millionaire Radio Flyer. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Sounds like my dating profile. Am I right? High five. Millionaire Radio? That sounds cool.
I want to try it, Nick.
Then buy your ticket, Maya. With your own money? Maybe show them this?
Apparently everyone's listening to this show now.
That's because everyone wants the money.
They say that the victim, Glenn Elk, was really into gambling.
Yep, you can't beat gambling. I love it too.
I won $500 last night playing cards with Nick. Huh? We were playing for money? Of course, so you better pay up. You're a smart one, waiting for a cop to be present before asking for the cash. God, I've been bamboozled. What in tarnation? Blue Screens Inc. Wow, this place is so high-tech, you could almost smell the electricity in the air.
It is a computer firm, Maya. They can't work with electricity, you know.
Hello. Skedaddle skedoodle, I am now a noodle.
They become extra skinny when you say noodle.
Like, wow, he can do anything, can't he? It's like, what the hell? Why is he noodle-shaped? What is this thing? It's like, oh man, that reminds me. I gotta go buy some ramen on my way home. Bro's like, he's all squiggly like a noodle. I am sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood.
Who is this woman? She's like a robot for some kind of whacked educational show.
My name is Lisa Basil. I am the company director.
Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same device as Glenn Elks?
That's a DMH, right?
Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD.
All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then, do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one.
Okay, so what exactly is this firm's business?
I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them. Oh, you lost me in the corner of analyze and management?
It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right?
The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact disc, digital optical storage media.
Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music, back in the 90s.
It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact of non-logical access to shared global variables. Obviously, the program structures that influences the response time and performances of the independent global variables. Memory overheads are vitally important to the...
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we're involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah?
Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil?
You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh.
Well, how about Mr. Elk's desk? Have you cleared it out already?
No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you.
Oh, how convenient.
If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it.
I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Just that easy, huh?
About Mr. Elk. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one or two bugs in his personality. Oh? Like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. Would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee.
Hey, wait a minute! Just now you said something about him being in trouble! We gotta find out about what this trouble was exactly. About Mr. Elg? Was he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry. Why would you think that?
I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was some kind of a bit of a loser.
Hey, Cyclops! I guess Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. What does a man but a miserable pile of secrets? Castlevania. Okay, well, let's take a look at his desk then. Whoa, look at this desk, Nick! What a mess! Looks pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know. She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry, then. Hey, this calendar. What about it? This is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Something's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says, meet with the tiger. The tiger? Glenn's calendar. On December 3rd, the day of the incident, there was a note saying, meet with the tiger. So I transferred the knowledge to Maya via a little wire, and I hook up the wire up to Maya's brain with transport data. Is Maya repeating all of the data? Felix is shocked, and Basil being glad about. Wait, what? What data? What are you talking about? This just got weird. But she'd be like, Maya, that is somewhat impressive. And Felix like, what? You just turned Maya into a robot. Bring her back. Give me back Maya. He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Wow, I bet that's where the pro in programming comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I become old CD's apprentice. And what about your spirit medium training? Hey, look, Nick. It's a supercomputer. It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers are only smart as the humans who use them, Maya. But that explains why we don't use the computer in our office. You work there too, Maya. Yeah, but at least I'm... Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She said that she'd laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. What is working on... Oh, okay. Sorry, that was a while ago. I didn't realize. Wow, look at this mess! Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Oh, wow, his drawers are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets, though. Huh, losing horse racing tickets. Horse racing betting tickets found in Glenno's desk. There's over 500 of them! This many tickets would get you, what, $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you try to profit from the dead, Nick. I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. It is kind of my job, Maya. Let's see if we can break this bitch. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What's she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's troubles have something to do with... this? What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Is that a whiff of hypocrisy, Esmo? But what is the relevance of these tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenelg, he had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets. Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own. You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to horses, was it? I don't know if... Probably just... The lotto. The lottery. Horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think?
Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps? No! You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he, for $500,000? Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elk won $500,000 in the end, but that was his first stroke of good luck. He was deep in trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elk's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. I don't have that yet. Shit. No, I don't have. I don't have. No, I don't. Nope. Okay, I'll be back. Hey, it's Gumshoe. I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to go buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least, not for now. Besides, any more seeds today, I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Ha! Yeah, good one, Phoenix. Good one. Hey, check this out. I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Oh, just imagine a tiger loose in the city. Meanwhile, the real Phoenix is like an abandoned chick, lost in a vast urban jungle. Making stream is Sly 1 through 4. Well, if I purchased it, yes. But I am going to be playing the Zero Escape series after Phoenix Wright. That's my next visual novel type game. But I will stream Sly. Maybe probably after Kingdom Hearts, maybe. We'll see. But I do intend on doing that because now that I know the collection's up, I fucking need to play it. Huh? Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? This place is so fruity. That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. Then that apple slide's perfect for you. Oh, we read this already. There's nothing new here. There's nothing blue here. It's for the birds. Let's go somewhere. The kitchen? Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. I'll be back next month. Oui, naturalmente. I will be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No, I will have everything ready, I promise. I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles. No, stop it, I beg you. Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you. My non, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. Oh no, you don't have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. Oh! I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now. I love her. Oh, I am the shivers. I must rub some of my oil out of my body before I become the nervous wreck. There. Oh, baby. Oh, that feels good. Oh, I didn't need to see that. Oh la la. Oh, excuse me, monsieur. My eyes! My eyes! Your eyes? Oh, if you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. La oil of sandalwood. Isn't this just a... No, I don't want it! You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no?
That way, I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme.
Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick.
But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. And perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is a tray. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive.
But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays. Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong's a man, Maya?
But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to the finale. No one will take it from me.
Oh boy. I pour bleach on my eye. Bleach on my Phoenix eye. Thank you, Piranha. More. Grab the other bottles. Bring the whole case. I need more bleach. So, who was that woman you were just talking to?
Oh, la la. Oh, you saw that.
Well, yes. Sorry. So, who was she? She looks so polite and graceful.
Polite? Graceful?
And she likes raw meat and fires, right? I'll be back next month.
Wait, naturalmente I will be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No, I will have everything ready, I promise.
Now that I think about it, hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well then, let's just show them that piece of evidence and see what happens. Nice, Maya, you were actually on top of it for once.
So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with the broken wings.
An angel, huh? That doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oui, they kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them? With what?
My bien sorry. If I do not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied.
Please, what did you agree to help them with?
No, I cannot say. If I tell you, that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish.
Ew! Oh, I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm gonna guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right?
No.
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. The woman that was here earlier, I take it that she's,
Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in debt. It is a sign of the bad world we live in, no?
No, I'd say it's more of a sign of a bad culinary skills.
The woman who was there, the scary woman, she is from the loan office.
Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from?
Oui, tender lender, it's called.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Please, please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10.
$10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Hey, I get more than that. Thank you very much. Oh god, Maya, don't remind me of the fire in the forest I lived in before I moved to the cave, before he found me. Oh, I'm sorry. Phoenix, you can't talk about fire around him. He gets really sensitive. And he's like, I didn't. That's what that girl was saying. I didn't. Gay chef.
We no, do not talk about fire. My poor kitchen.
And Pearl's like, I like fire. I like to roast marshmallows on it when I go camping. So, Tenderlender is the loan office you borrowed from. Oh, I read that already. I wonder if they got anything to do with this case.
I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like a slave. I have to do everything that they tell me.
Who is he?
Le Tiger.
The tiger?
We is the manager of the Tenderlander. I'm a terrifying man. I love big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ear for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of the battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry.
A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter? Does this guy resemble me by chance?
Oh, no, 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 no. This man is a very... He has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have lead spiky hair, just like you. There is a resemblance there, I suppose.
Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all.
If you want to visit the Tinderlander, it is just beyond the Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick, if you need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Never mind. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh?
Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We've got a big meeting starting in a bit.
About Maggie's case, you mean?
No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside.
Okay, well, see you later then.
Bye.
You better get going, detective, or you'll be late.
Actually, I got kind of a favor to ask. It's a big one.
A favor?
Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her for me.
What is it?
It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I can make it. Oh, Gumshoe, this guy. He is the best guy. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she lost a lot of weight.
Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could eat down this much meat.
You think? Oh, I love weenies. I can't get enough of the tendy juiciness. So, will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal.
I can't exactly say no, can I?
With love and plenty of weenies. He is the best guy. I ship him so hard. For love.
Maybe I'll get hungry. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry.
Well, don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give him to Maggie.
He's finally gone. He is the fucking sweetest man. Alright, let's go to Tenderlander and see what's going on with this imposter guy. Hey, that suit looks a lot like mine over there. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Talk about a creepy voice. Makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. You're here to discuss a loan? No, not exactly. The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone, just like that. I guess we'll just have to come back another time. But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick, let's take a look around, okay?
Do you think it'd be okay? Do you really think so?
Of course. No one will ever think... Coffee?
Ah!
I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. Ugh, the shivers. Nick, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, now she wants to get out of here. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it. The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee?
Yes. Oh, yes. It was, lovely.
So, you drank it all? If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup.
Oh my sweet God. Maya, don't touch anything. That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm sure of it. Nick, my stomach, it's killing me.
Oh, wait. Oh, maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast. I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have a chance. What the? What? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw the Tiger? Ha. You. It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. What? Nani? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way! That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do! You crazy! No way! They can't. How are they supposed to have reactions to your flashbacks if they're your flashbacks? Phoenix would say, "Oh man, that's a sad story. Why are we watching this again?" Bro's like, "Oh, it's so sad. Doesn't make you want to hug him." And Maya's like, "Oh, my poor baby. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug." And Wonder Woman's like, "Yes, fire. It's nice. Look at all the plants burning. Oh, the plants are burning." Oh no, someone's dropped the ashtray in the floor. That's gonna be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning it up was such a pain. It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. How'd you manage to knock over one of those? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy? Oh, hey, there's a book of matches here too. Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on its cover. It says Tribune. Oh, shit. These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them. Yeah, the pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Hey, look at this Parisian-style coat. It's so chic. Looks more like a pimp coat to me. I guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this. This suit's the same color as the one you wear, Nick. The same color as my suit? Oh, oh, keep your voice on, Maya. Nick, you gotta take a look at this. Some cake? Someone's screaming! I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Just wait here quietly. Otherwise... Sure, yes. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, yeah, sure. I have my eye on you, only so I can take care of you. Understand? Ugh, shivers. Oh, I'm scared, Nick. So, what were you getting so excited about before? Look, on the lapel of the suit. That's an attorney's badge. Is a tiger a lawyer? No, wait, look at this thing. It's made of paper. What the fucking bullshit? For some reason, your badge suddenly looks real cheap to me, Nick. Does anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? Oh no. Come up from under the desk, Maya.
What are you two snooping around my office for?
No, nothing. We're just...
Oh, my precious carpet! You's got ash on my rug! You gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door!
It wasn't us. It was already like...
You just wanna argue with me? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, things do you think you could take me on? I'm gonna flatten you two as the pancakes and turn you into my new rugs!
No. Oh, Don Tigre, you're back. Oh God, it's like evil seeping through your head, into your head, through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and... Oh, has she got a death wish or what?
Oh, right.
Huh?
Forget about it, Violetta. It's naughty.
What? Wait, huh?
I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear?
That's so unfair! Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan.
Phoenix Wright?
Yes?
Well, you was either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you've come and gonna mess up my plan.
So it was him. He's my phony.
But I don't care. No one gets in my way.
Wait, what? I mean, excuse me?
You should have left the little girl at home, right?
I have a few things I want to...
No questions. This is the last time we meet.
Hey, wait, please? That was pretty weak. That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Like you want to talk. I didn't hear you scream, hold it either. The espresso. And cookies. This woman's definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was the tiger called her? Violetta? I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A conscientious rate of interest and an attractive repayment policy. Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well? We will tenderly lend you that little extra bit here at Tender Lender. Hey, Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me for the card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Oh, would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tender Lender is on your side. Let's say that I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember that I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. Not the point, Maya. That's not the point. So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. The manager being the tiger? Fury or Tigre? Furio? Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from? Shin Yapsa got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him. Okay, can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre. Cookie? Sure. How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor's all yours. No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and this scary girl doing working together? We are lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Please address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to... Okay, Don Tigre! Of course, I'm sorry. He saved her life? I'd sure like to know more about what happened. Would I, though? Would I? No, that's not it. 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 I am very frail, you see. Just recently, I died. Once. You died? About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope. I guess they're expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx? But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding it a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got that bandage around your head? This? Yeah, yes, that. What's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. Fatal injury? Maya's just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So, that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once? Oh my god, no, I don't want it. Oh my god, that's a lot of work. I don't want it. Nope, don't want it. Ugh, she really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. Oh, I don't know if we have. I don't. Let's go. I need a break from her. Oh my god, fresh air. Hey, there he is. Old Seedy's back feeding the pig. No, I don't want. No.
There, take this and that. Get out of my park.
Oh my god, he was really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down. Just sneak away while we can. We just walk this way. What? Why? Hello, old man. No, Maya. No, Maya. I don't want to talk to him.
Huh?
Hey, he just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised. I better really hurt his pride in court this morning. Hey, Mr. Kudo. Look, we really need to talk to you, all right?
Out with the demons and with the good fortune.
Ow! Ah! Seeds! Shell splinters! Painful! I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Oh, my god. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face, a filthy, depraved animal.
No, not at all.
You listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw the waitress put it in. She put some kind of white powder into the young lad's cappuccino.
We hear you.
And another thing, the young layaboutt was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles.
We're really sorry.
Troy made a little mistake about the fish. So what? I know what I saw. I tell you.
Okay. Take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo.
Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. Take this.
You said that you were a craftsman, right?
The modern world cash honest craftsmen like me are tied in droves.
Surely it's not that.
I came from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. Did you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer. I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I wanted to stick my fingers up in that dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole, "Objection!"
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all.
I've got a tsunami of frustration inside, and it's ready to burst out!
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? Actually, we've got places to go, things to check and stuff. Maybe another time?
Fine, whatever. Just don't forget, I've got the tsunami's worth of grumbling to do.
Yes. This girl right here is really looking forward to hearing it all. Honest. What? I never said that.
Come to the place where I work then. Here, bring this along with you.
What is this? It's covered in seeds. A discount coupon for a burger? You really want someone to grumble at, huh? Although, it is a burger joint. You said that you were a craftsman, right?
The modern world catches an honest craftsman like me inside in droves, isn't that?
Oh, I have to hear his story, I guess I have to. Oh, suck it up. Guess I better let him talk. So, there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then?
Of course not, you idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands.
Errands?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of two-bit community handyman?
Well?
Buy some bread. Now that's what I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some shady pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh, yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute. What did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Très Bien? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did. The very day that young Brow was poisoned.
What? Wait, what? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was got to do. All of a sudden, that young lass slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast I was in a bit of a daze, you see. And then the order shouted it over to me.
Excuse-moi, you call the police.
Call them yourself. I should have said back then, but I didn't even think of it at the time.
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
Look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs. I was out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes?
Yes, sorry. The owner was at Très Bien on his own.
Why didn't you mention this in court this morning?
Well, I would have if you had given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You have certainly earned your kudos for today. What? Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh, yeah, I just remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame.
You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious, which leaves that woman, that man, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant.
Oh, sure, you go ahead and say that I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead.
We need to get more details on exactly what happened. It was Armageddon Kudo because the armed waifu.
What's the plan with an arm cannon? What are your newfangled jiggle? You kids and your weeb feature Rule 34 deviant art contraptions.
He's like, oh no, I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna get in the way of these two fighting. He's like, go get him, Piranha. You got this. Sounds like we got a bit more information. The things are starting to come to light. So let's go talk to Mr. and Mrs. Best character in the game. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again. The place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef. Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. Missing when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose. Let's see if we can go talk to Maggie. This is from the arm cannon thing? Oh, no, I didn't. You may have to realize a tiger, but you know what I have? What, you weed? An actual brain. Mike's like, oh, got him. And Violetta would be doing her creepy giggle behind him. And Finks would be like, oh no, Prana, no, Prana, you're gonna make him bad. And Prana's like, oh, you wanna go, you little plant, you little weed, you little sapling. Oh, Mr. Wright. Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm gonna stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony.
He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember from the incident, anyway. Is it possible she's the one misremembering things? Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that didn't match up with what you remember? Yep, there are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it? Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right? It was MC Bomber, Maya. That was the names scrawled on that newspaper as well. They never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication. That's gone too. Ah, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me. You said that you passed out when the victim, Glenn L., collapsed, right? Yeah, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police were at the scene, you have no idea what went on at Très Bien? No, no idea. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No! You don't think that Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds! Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke to him earlier. I don't know. The things that man say don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old CD. Dun, dun, dun. What the fuck you just call me, a dumbass motherfucking bitch with no brain, no muscle, only obscene piece of shit? Tiger Pizza's last thing that he says is reaction. You wanna go toe to toe with me? Yo, yeah, fucking weed. And then everyone pretty much has the same reaction as he did before. I feel better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said that you felt much better. Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you make of it. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true that there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say it was the old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. Oh, wait, a woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. And she had kind of a cackling laugh. Creepy? Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently?
That's it. I know I used to be on the police force, sir, but I'm incarcerated now, so I can't use my connection to help you. All I can tell you about now is info about ex-cons or the clientele of Trebien, sir. Oh, don't let it get you down, Maggie. Damn. Oh, that's the victim, isn't it? That day was the first time you'd ever seen this man, right? Yes, I've never met or seen him before, sir. I just happened to be the waitress who served him his coffee, sir, that's all. Seems that he was a computer programmer. Really? I'm useless with computers, completely hopeless. I don't know any computer programs. Did she mean programmers? Okay, Pearl said, yeah, go get him, Mr. Piranha. She'd be cheerleading too. Mr. Armstrong was very good to me after I was fired from the force. I can't believe someone as nice as him could have anything to do with this. Well, in the time between the victim being poisoned and the police being called, the only person who was at the scene and had a chance to do anything was Mr. Armstrong. There was no one else there. Mr. Armstrong wouldn't... He wouldn't set me up, would he? Oh, yeah, that's from when I was carrying a customer's breakfast over to them. The ketchup splotch, you mean? My whole face was fire engine red thanks to that stuff. But you spilled the ketchup on your apron, didn't you? I don't see how the ketchup-covered omelet was set flying and hit the customer in the face. Oh, talking about a tomato red face. Makes me wish I could have seen it myself. Yeah, I guess. It was kind of a sight to behold. Nothing. Whoops. Let's see. I guess we should give her Gumshoe's bento love. Oh yeah, I got something you're gonna love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox? Weenies too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. Rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh, really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But... She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But... I guess so. Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya. Yum, 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 yum. Well, how was it? That hit the spot. Man, I love weenies. Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. God damn it, Maggie. Love this fool. Back when I was an officer, Detective Gumshoe always looked out for me. But today I was the one who had to look out for him, trying to incriminate me the whole time. You gotta remember, Maggie, Gumshoe's a detective. He's got a job to do. My old boss. I thought at least he'd be on my side. He is on your side. He didn't do anything. You can't fool me. I saw him in court today. I felt like a poor little baby woodpecker being pecked on the head by its own mother. Gumshoe's testimony was pretty solid. No wonder why it hurt him so much. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Ouch. I think I just saw Gumshoe's chances go down in flames like the Hindenburg. That's a blimp. I don't think it's getting through to her that he was really trying to help. No. Definitely not. Should Tiger the detective's arm cannon? He bite his eyes out? No, you can't do that with Pearls here. You crazy? No, she can't see that. She's a precious treasure. We must protect her. What's wrong with you, Piranha? No, At least tell her to leave the room before you do that. Fine. Shilova-kun grabs pearls and runs out of the room before Piranha does anything violent. Because she can't see that. She's too young. And Maya be like, wow, that's... Ooh, oh, ouch. Ooh, got him? Fink's like, ugh, I think you're gonna be sick. And then Violetta... I don't know what she would do. She'd probably give you coffee because you murdered the one that she's trying to protect. She would come at you with some cookies or something. Yeah, probably something like that. Maggie, that's the cup I took over to the table, sir. But I didn't put anything in it. I could never do something like that. But that's right, you could never do anything like that. I'm not good at carrying those large trays, you know. Trying to balance a tray with one hand to put something in coffee with in the other? I'd just be asking for trouble. I'd drop something for sure. That's right. Is she expecting me to claim that she's too clumsy to have committed the crime? Potassium cyanide? I've never heard of that poison before in my life, sir. Okay, maybe I have, but I've never seen it before. That's the truth. I wouldn't even know where the nearest potassium cyanide dealer is in the first place. Potassium cyanide dealers? Sounds like another group of drug pushers to avoid. In any case, this definitely isn't something you can pick up just anywhere. Oh, curse my rotten luck. The criminal must have stuck the bottle in my apron while I was unconscious. Yeah, that's, Yeah, I'm not gonna scream for an hour, so yes. Just pretend that you did. Ah, is that your attorney's badge? Actually, it's a fake. Holy smokes, that's it! Huh? That's the badge your phony had, Mr. Wright. You got duped by this? But it's a completely different color. And what about the fact that it's made of paper? He said that the badge got a tan as well while he was in the Hawaii business. I'm beginning to see how my phony was able to gain her trust. Let Jesus Christ. I think that's all I'm gonna get out of her. Maybe she can say something about Tugger. Holy smokes, that's him! Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright! Just look at that ridiculous suntan! For the record, I'm not sunburned like an overdried tomato, so I don't know how. He told me that he'd been on a business trip to Hawaii, and that's where he got the tan. I'm not hearing this. No. That's redonkulous. I'm leaving. Goodbye. The main server just went up in smoke! Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's already here! Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief. But I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! Just when some young guy was about to confess his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend! Wow, this place is really classic. Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? Hey, what are you doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe! You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We got big problems here today. Why? What's going on? It's a virus! A virus! A virus? There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. But I really need to ask you some questions. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up. Yes, no matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear? Okay. If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. We're not thinking about borrowing any money, Detective. We want information. Oh, was that all? Well, let's see. Tender Linda is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed calling in all their debts. Really?
Well, don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady.
Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute.
What did he just say? That lady?
Piranha, I'm not screaming for any length of time in the stream. No. But yes, you can pretend. Use your imagination.
Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick?
We better find out what the story is with this lady.
So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know.
What? Look, I just go with the flow, right, pal?
Here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable.
What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is?
Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure, I mean, only in simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? I get the feeling they're making fun of me. Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage.
Damage? Oh, you mean like it makes the machine go boom and explode?
No. The damage is, well, it's all internal.
So the inside goes boom, right?
Okay, imagine all the case data that you store in your PCs here at the station. A virus could wipe out all of that. That's the kind of that's a lot of damage.
Whoa, that is a lot of damage.
Yeah, and not even flex tape will fix that. And what's even more scary is the viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over a network. So, the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster.
Ooh, just like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal?
No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible.
Oh, I get it. It's like you're sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold.
Right, and then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
What? Wait, what? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me?
Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. It's a lot of damage.
And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus that we caught somewhere before.
The name of the virus? I feel like I've heard of it before, too. Detective Gumshoe, about this? Fine, you don't want to talk about... Oh, the name scribbled on this paper. Okay,
that's the name of the virus! MC Bomber!
What?
Yeah, the virus that just infected every computer in the station, pal, is MC Bomber!
Can you give us any more details, please? Oh, snap. Sorry, I thought it was something he wasn't going to help me with, so I skipped it. Goddamn, Gumshoe must really like Asian soap operas. Yeah, well, it wasn't him watching it, it was the police chief. Shilova-kun, read my Who's the Lady Gumshoe's Talking About line in Gumshoe's voice. That's the... Wait, what? Did I miss something? Who's the Lady Gumshoe is talking about? My in Gumshoe's voice? That's the quality content they come here expect to see. I'm not sure, I'm confused. But, yes!
We already know about MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld, would be my guess.
And now the virus has been released, huh?
Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses, it almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently, the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the root of the virus back to the black market.
You mean someone put this virus up for sale?
Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, They're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal.
In the millions? A virus could be worth that much? MC Bomber updated. Also, that woman?
That's the girl who works over at Tender Lender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal.
What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? You read one of my... I did? Which one? I don't even know which one I had read. I don't know.
Her name's Viola Cadaverini. Oh my god. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini.
Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him.
Bruto Cadaverini's the boss of the Cadaverini family.
The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. Maybe it's the whole cadaver part of it?
We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you?
Well, no, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. I better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. They're creepy and they're spooky, mysterious and kooky. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis?
Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who.
You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about?
Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They got too much moolah.
Moolah, as in...
They pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market.
The black market, huh? And that includes Tender Lender, I take it.
Sure. No one stands at the Bruto Cadaverina. I mean, no one.
Interesting. So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss, then?
Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him.
So, how did she end up at Tender Lender?
I don't know, pal. But I heard that she and the boss of Tender Lender are pretty tight.
Tight?
Well, that's what it said in a file that I read related to Maggie's case.
Sounds like a pretty important clue.
Oh, I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing!
And that is...
You know, the lunchbox! How did everything go?
Oh, my heart. After you were just saying something in your voice, I think. So, rewatch the stream when it's done and look for it. Send a link to where it is in the stream to find it. Okay. Lunchbox! You remember the weenies? I hate weenies! Oh, yeah, those weenies.
So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch?
Huh? Well, it was delicious.
Yeah? Is that what you said? Really?
Well, not exactly.
Oh, don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared.
Prepared? What do you mean?
I made a jumbo lunchbox.
Oh.
Do me a favor again, pal. Deliver this.
This sure is a heavy burden in more ways than one.
I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that.
Weenies again, Nick. Tell me we don't have to eat all these too. Oh. I really can't eat anymore. I knew what you meant. Is there anything else? I don't think of anything else I can ask him.
Maggie's probably crying all alone right now, huh?
Yeah, thanks to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Maya,
don't torch poor Gumshoe's feelings like they're cups of cheap creme brulee.
You're really crazy about Maggie, aren't you?
No. I'm not. It's not that
You don't have to hide it, Gumshoe. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, you're way too plain looking for Maggie, right? I'd arrest you right now if you weren't so right. Oh, damn. Damn, Maya. Damn, put him on blast. God damn, Maya. She's so savage. She don't give no fucks. She will rip people. She don't care. Okay, what are we missing? What are we missing? We gotta talk to... Dun, 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 dun. Oh, God. We have to break her Cyclops still? I don't know. Take that! I don't know if we can, but we'll give it a try. Jesus, 4 locks. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation. You also said that you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with... this? Well? Donuts? Huh? I baked them myself. Homemade donuts. Have one. What's inside? Jam and... I'm sorry, but I didn't quite catch that. Thanks, but no thanks. Let me go past. I'm full. I ate a lot of weenies. I'm sorry. What happened? Oh, I guess we don't have... Trophy earned Violetta's homemade donuts? There was actually something for fucking that up. Wow, I actually got a trophy for fucking that up. That's awesome. Bail! Run away! I don't know if... Could it be... Damn. I married that woman. I was like, oh, Maya! Oh, that hurt poor Gumshoe's heart. I'm like, and you know my reaction. Damn, Maya, put him on blast. Damn. Feels like, oh God, I feel for him. Coach was like, oh, my poor aching heart. Broken like the half case of weenies that dropped on the kitchen floor this morning. I don't... Alright, let me check the fact, because I'm not sure what we're missing. Okay, so I got that. Oh my god, there was something to examine at Tender Lender that we totally missed. I don't know how we missed it. We had to examine the bookcase. For that paper that was dangling there that I totally meant to look at, but I never did. Let's see, this round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book to be more cultured in case you're wondering. God damn it, Maya, you're Japanese and a Daruma is Japanese. Everyone knows what Daruma is. I guess they're more what they are. I did Phoenix reaction. He's the one that went, ooh, jeez, ooh, I feel for Gumshoe. I think I'd read a book or... Oh, I read that already. You mean that you aren't making up stuff for a change? Sometimes the localization of this game hurts. I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always write himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. Now, this yellow thing. This is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king. It's a shogi piece, Maya. Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know. Assuming that she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Ooh. Hey! There's a piece of paper sticking out from under here. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane! The car's registered to the Cadaverinis? Huh? So it's not even the Tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office?
Okay, so I got that. Gumshoe was the one that was crying. um, let me see. Okay, so I did that. About the matches. Let's see. Talk to Maggie. Gumshoe. Talk to about that. Oh, okay. We can actually. I forgot about. We can go break the tender lender. Not tender lender. We can go break the blue screen bitch now. Break her, I will. Bitch, break. So how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elk was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What you talking about? Guess I better just break this bitch. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk's trouble have something to do with... What's that? A bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones. And yes, I know I can get money. I know I can get the center. His was restricted to horse races, was it? Take that! And I did that one. We broke one lock. Someone more terrifying and ferocious. Now we have Mr. Tigre. Furio Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. Tender Lender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices. Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No! I mean about Mr. Elk! You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre? Yes. I'm sorry, I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elk and the tiger knew each other. I'm gonna say, oh yeah, the calendar. No. Take that! Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elk met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would want to talk with him about would be his debt. No! It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit, about $100,000, I think. 100,000? Oh my god! But I heard he won the lottery, so that he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that luck. Okay, so the guy got lucky and won the lottery, but what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said that he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect that he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. I'm so close to crack. Oh, I'm gonna break it. The program in question, was it by any chance? I'm gonna take the long ways just to build up the tension and bam! Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. No! Bitch, broke it. And now I'm gonna eat her sweet tears to fill up my life. Yum, 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 yum. Yes, your tears sustain me. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So, he said that he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Très Bien. What are you coming with these ideas?
So it's safe to say that Mr. L was the creator of this virus, huh? The Bomber virus, yes. It was a real work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million in the black market. Inconceivable! Gumshoe was right for a change! This date, December 3rd, that is marked on the calendar, that was his deadline for repaying his debts. MC Bomber updated again. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Let's put this back in here. There we go. Tickets thrown back on the floor. Use the trash can, Nick! Sorry, mate. Damn. Really getting tired. Coffee. Fever, Maya, save me from the woman who probably burn our nice $1 billion house down. It's okay. Just don't drink the coffee. Things like, don't drink the coffee. Don't eat the donuts. Don't eat the cookies. Don't touch. Don't look. Don't breathe. It feels like, oh, but I wanted to see the plant drink coffee. It would make me happy. Oh God. Things like Piranha. I know we haven't always been on the best terms, but bro, we gotta get out. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get on our bikes. We gotta go. Okay, now that we updated that and we did the things. Now that we did the things. Okay, now we can break. Violetta. Phoenix just be breaking bitches.
Take that!
This is the last part of the investigation day. This will be the end of the chapter. And then this will also be the end of the stream because I'm going to do some Kingdom Hearts after this. Yes, so everyone knows. No, I think it's just Piranha watching. You said that the bandage around your head was from my operation. Uh-huh. You know what the injury has something to do with, it would have to be...
Take that!
I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that the car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis? Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why.
Take that!
I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in the traffic accident, didn't you? It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike, or something like that. I don't remember much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head. A bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. So, what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they'd stayed, I'd have... Is it possible? The person who committed the hit and run could have been... It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he? It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it! Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in the traffic accident on his bike.
I do. Is it the bike now? The bike itself? It's fucking trashed. Take that! Yep. It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true. I knew it. But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very, very expensive. She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason that he paid for your operation wasn't because of you, but because someone else. It was probably because your grandpappy. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Yet he couldn't pay for your operation for some reason. Sure, I don't know exactly about how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? $1 million. I did it. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, it told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess if she had recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get in some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? Damn! This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me. Not about my grandfather. Oh, but I knew that wasn't really true. Wow, I am so sorry. What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these. What are these? Medical papers. I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse. $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? There were 2 things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics. Is everything alright, Nick? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Repeal bill. Throw in the trash. Not on the floor, because Maya will yell at me again. But finally, something we can agree on, Phoenix. And all of us run away. Viola talking to Tigre about everything that just happened.
Tigger's like, what? They did what? Oh, they come back here. Then I'll mortalize them. Rip them apart. I'll make them part of a salad at
Ponderosa. I don't know. Okay, so we broke the thing. Now, we still have one person to talk to.
Oh, bonjour. I have been waiting for your return.
Mr. Armstrong. Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you, fellas.
It's Zinniop.
Who you calling Zinniop?
Come up onto the table already, Maya.
Okay, hand it over.
What?
You want to play a game with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now!
I think he wants to feel the cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you.
Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. You want to know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad. And it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad.
I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm gonna expose what you did to get those $1 million that you used to pay this off. Sir?
Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that? Two.
We? Mr. Armstrong?
Forgive me, Desolé. I cannot argue with him.
That really hurt.
Is that all you got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter.
Wait.
Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright.
That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital.
Hold it, pal!
Detective Gumshoe.
Detective? You think you're gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe, keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me.
What?
Go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh?
All right. Thanks, Gumshoe. He is best guy. Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind.
I'll get even with that guy tomorrow. In court.
Senator Leonard's going down. Oh, shit. It's so good. Feel tell me about the situation. It's like, oh, God. I guess I would say we're dead, but I've already been getting that shit beaten out of me. And I was like, yeah, he did get the shit beat out of him. Tigger was like, yeah, I beat the shit out of him. Keith was like, I saw nothing. I was not here. You cannot pin anything on me. We have some lunch. All right, so that is the Things Right stream. I'm gonna stop it there for today. I'll try to. I think I can do more tomorrow, because now it's gonna get real good because we're gonna go to the trial. So I'm gonna stop the stream here, but I'm gonna start Kingdom Hearts stream right away next. So hope you will join me for that, and I will see you guys in the next stream.